Hitting record. Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us live. It's so exciting to spend time with you in Zoom land. We only do this about once a month as a small group. So thank you so much for taking time out of your evening. And if you're hitting replay, we're very excited to have you with us. We have so many tips and show and tell items that we want to get started right away. I'm going to go ahead and turn the floor over to Lauren for our first show and tell items.
Okay, so I know many of you saw or you tried the Scentsy Go, the product tester. My post was a little different. I just said that you would be one of the first to purchase this brand new battery operated. That's what got most of my people, because for 14 years, I've had people ask me, do you have anything with batteries? So I shared that. And then I said I had something so great for them for testing out this new product, for being the first to purchase, and that I couldn't share it on social. And I did send it in a text for them to reply. And so I gave them the pod for free. And I basically used my hostess rewards. I didn't buy one pod. This went over really well for me. So I saw a lot of people they purchased bags, but I had these boxes already sitting at my house. And I thought, you know what? I'm not purchasing boxes because I actually had a good amount to ship. And this is a great box to ship in. They're all under a pound. So that's going to keep your postage down too. And here's the thing about me, I am not that creative, and I am not always the one who comes up with these amazing ideas. But what I am able to do is leverage someone else's idea, make it my own, and run with it. So that's what I love about Scentsy. You don't have to be that super creative person. Also, I mean, I can make stuff look cute, but I'm not one of those that, it looks like a magazine cover or anything. Your customers are just going to be excited to get some sort of cute little box in their hands and test this out. So this is for a local customer. I just used one of the banners that are in our group pages, went into Canva and put my website on it. I've been putting it at the bottom of the box. Who knows? Maybe one of the package people will be interested and go to my website. I just put my website on there. All right. So every month I save the filler from my whiff boxes, not ones for customers, ones that I get, because I do gifts for a real estate agent like every 2 or 3 months. And here's a tip for you. What's really nice about this is the brown paper that they put in our boxes. I'll save some of that too. And I line the bottom with that for my baskets. And then I don't have to use as much filler. All right. So that saves you money too. I'm probably going to end up having to use filler that I have here, but I like this natural filler with our whiff boxes, so I save it. So what's going to be in their boxes is the whatever pod they selected. Also, just in case you were wondering, because I'm going to admit I haven't even used my Go from Reunion. I wanted to bring it last weekend, but I ended up driving up with a friend to see my kids. But I was like, it keeps saying a USB cord is included. Where is it? So it's where you put your pods in. So the first one I unwrapped, I'm like, oh my gosh, did they already forget the USB cord? No, it's right in here, which I really actually like for them for storage. So I'm going to put this in here. I have a file that, again, this was shared with me. I didn't even create this, and it tells them all about the Go, how the batteries aren't included. I'm asking them, the thing that I said for me giving them this awesome deal was for them to leave a review of me as a consultant on my Google business page. So I'm not even asking them to really do this product. I just want them to go ahead and give me a rating as their consultant. And then there was some I shipped out today, and I told all of them to reply to the text that I gave their tracking to with how they think the product's going and a picture of it. And I'll use those on my own. But for instance, if they don't like the product, I don't really want them going on my Facebook page and say giving it a 2 out of 5 stars, because those reviews on, say, your Facebook page or your Google business page are more about you as a business than the product. So that's why I did that. I'm giving them all a cube of a wax sample, and then a product sheet. I've got the holiday with a link to my jot form to pre-order the rub and smell stickers, warmer of the month flyer. And then if you're ever going to repackage any Scentsy, that's fine, but you just need to include the product sheet. So I get this all in here. I'm either going to deliver it to their doorstep tomorrow, or it's going to be shipped directly to them. So that's how I took an idea that was shared, ran with it, and then used all things that I had here already. There was nothing in addition that I purchased to get this cute box out.
Nice.
Thanks,
Love it.
Lauren. Jackie, what do you
So
have to share tonight?
I already picked up something that what Lauren just said. So I'm like,
Oh,
oh
yeah.
my God, I like that too, because as I mean, this is what they had on that one of the share pages, and I really liked it. And it's cool because it shows the batteries. But I too thought, at the bottom it says, don't forget to snap a picture and share your thoughts. Post a review on Facebook. And I thought the same thing, Lauren. So I am going to somehow play around with those words also. What did you actually say?
I just said for them to review me as a consultant, and then in the text with their tracking, and I always text my people when I drop off, I'm going
Right.
to ask them to please give me the review. I actually had people right after they purchased say, can you give me this page I'm supposed to give you a review on? So I got like 3 or 4 reviews on my Google business page right away. I think they thought, oh, her giving me the deal and they know me, I'm
Right.
supposed to do a review right away.
Right.
And then I'm just saying, I just said on here to review me as a consultant, but then in the text, I'm saying I would love to get your feedback on the product, and you can do that by replying to this message.
Okay, gotcha. That's, I think, okay,
Because
good.
if they don't like the
Perfect.
go, we don't want them going to a public page and saying,
Absolutely.
oh, I'm giving 2 out
Absolutely.
of 5 stars.
How can they not like it? And you didn't use yours yet. I love mine.
No, I've seen amazing reviews. It's one of those things I'm not really on the go that much anymore. So I used to be. I mean, the old go, I had a picture of my smelly boys that I would pick up from football and lacrosse practice holding it, but I'm not on the go much anymore. And last weekend, I ended up riding with a friend to FSU instead of my husband because I kept thinking we just had a lot going on here that day, a couple contractors here. It was crazy. So, anyways, but yes, I thought that was a good point because everyone else had phrased it as going to those pages and reviewing the product.
Yes.
And that's not really what
Yeah.
I want them giving me stars on. So
I haven't handed any out yet. I like you was not going to buy anything else, and I had some of these cute little plastic totes left. I have these cards galore, the one that just says you rock, thanks for all you do. And all I did was add their name, product tester with a little happy face. But a few things too, just like you, the scratch and rub and smell and the pod that they get and samples and product list. But I really I'm glad that you had mentioned that because I'm going to revamp that too. So great. Thanks for sharing that. That's awesome. Okay. So game. Now I'll be honest with y'all. I did not play this yet. I was so disappointed. I had a party set last week and I was so excited. I'm like, and these are gals that do a party with me every catalog issue. And I'm like, oh man, I'm scrabbling. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I did that cute game with them the last time at her party where you put a bunch of Scentsy things on a cookie sheet and you give them a certain amount of time, take a peek. They loved it. They had so much fun. So this time, I thought, what am I going to do? So bingo, bingo. I didn't print it. I can and add it to our group page. But what I did, I saw this in one of the pages and I just took it and ran with it. And what you do is I'm going to try this in my online parties. And I actually was thinking, and maybe you guys can help me tweak it. Everybody, 2 heads are better than one. So on the top, and I don't think, so what I did was I just went in and I just put in a picture, a bunch of wax, like the border, and on that I printed up. Right on top of that, I added text, get ready for Wax Bingo, how to play. And the directions are pick 5 cents from the list that I will send, which you send the list at the same time. Comment below with your 5 cents. I will go live and pick scent testers out of my bag. I have to get a bag and throw these in here. I just have them in a little case. And the first person that has all 5 of their scents that they chose, and I thought, you know, if they're going to comment and tell me their scents, so they're not going to cheat, right? Because I'm going to have those scents right there. The first person that all 5 of their scents get called, comments bingo, and then they win. Have fun. And then I just went through and I pulled some out of the catalog, you know, and I made another list the same way. And this is the list you picked your 5 cents from. So then I can choose to send them whatever I want. You can send them a scent circle. You can send them samples. You can really, you know, use your judgment. You can send them something. If you're going to send them wax, send them also another sample, maybe a washer whiff or something. How easy is that? I mean, you have these testers with you and it's simple. Another one that I saw, and I actually pulled it up because it was a link to go onto Canva. I will investigate further because when I went to open it, it wouldn't open for me. So I hadn't had a chance to go back in and do it again, but I liked it. And I thought, and I could probably do this, we could probably do this with the game that I just spoke of, is when you're smelling the scent, I don't know how much time you want to, you know, utilize, you can actually have the descriptions, of course, in front of you. So you're, you know, you choose the right scent and, you know, you could smell them because that's what, you know, we want the people to be doing. And obviously when you're in person, they're going to smell that, but you talk about the different scents that, you know, comprise the one. So autumn sunset off the top of my head, apples, something else, I don't know. But anyway, you get the picture. But so on Canva, the gal posted, can you match the 10 new scents? Free circle if you can get them all correct. So I'm thinking she probably does this at a home party. And what she did with her testers, and she used the new releases. And what she did was she put numbers, like she got like a few, I think there was a few round circle stickers, and put the sticker on and put the number because she gives an answer key. And I will post that, but I need to find out to get the proper link for y'all. And then talk about what's in the pistachio woods. And then I guess the first one that matches them. And I guess you can do that live too, or on Facebook. I have to play around with it and figure it out. And
I think you could just say, I'm going to play a live game tonight at 7:30. If you would like to play, there's going to be a prize. Then I will send you a card or whatever. And then you could get people on and do it that way. Lately, I've noticed they are really into prizes. Before that didn't, but so far this fall for me, that's been a bigger draw.
I like that.
I love this idea. So this is for your Facebook parties, and you could do it in your in-home party. Yeah,
yeah.
I'm
gonna try it on my Facebook.
I like how you could use it for both. I think both of those ideas you could, and I like that because then it gives us for everyone who, whether you want to work your scent events in person or in online, you could use those games either way.
Yes. And
all right. Thanks, Jackie, for sharing the
that
games.
was great.
You know, I absolutely love games. Okay, so are we ready for some speed and tell? All right, let me see here. Okay. Do that. Okay, so can you guys hear me? Because for whatever reason, I'm not in my own speaker view. Okay, well, that's maybe better because then I don't have to see myself. Okay, so here's the scoop, you guys. I love fragrance flowers, and we just got all the cute little sunflower fragrance flowers. But here's the scoop. When they come in, they're 2 pieces. You get the flower and the oil, and that's a little confusing. So I wanted to share with you tonight my packaging. I
Perfect.
buy these wine plastic bags. I get them like by the 100 for maybe $10. And you can use them for other things. You can put your fresh in there. You can put a stack of bars. So it's a really good investment. I love the size of bar, and I will share the link. But I also inside, I put a log, and I want to show you my log. I put my sticker on the back of my log. So that way it's underneath your flower. It protects whatever furniture or wherever your friend is, friend or customer or who they give it to is going to have some way of displaying it. But then when they're run out, they know how to reorder. And I also wanted to show you this hack. It's event season, it's party season. I seriously just scotch taped it and it's not active. And then when I carry it to my parties, are you ready for this? It's my race tumbler. I drop it in the bottom and then I put my log in there and then I keep the box that the flower came in. And that's how I pack to go to my events and parties.
Oh, that's cool.
Another fragrance flower show and tell tip that I want to share with you guys is this could go for any product. How many of you been at the party and they're like, oh, and I'd like to order XYZ scent in the pod. And you're like, oh, it doesn't come in the pod. Or I want to order some of those flowers, but what do they smell like? So my fastest tip is either the showcase brochure or your catalog has the list of fragrance. But at my events and pop-ups, what I have found to be nice is I have a little container and I have exactly the scents of the fragrance flowers I have with me at my events and pop-ups, or at my parties, I will have all my fragrance flower scents already sorted. And sometimes it's a second set. If you're able to do that, I have a separate set that just sits in front of the display. That makes it easy for me at my parties. Okay, while we're speaking of parties, you guys, now is the time between now and the end of the year and going forward. My best money makers are my employees. Who are my employees? They're my bags. And I'm having a hard time because I'm like only this big on the screen. So I hope you guys are going to see this. I have two sizes of bags that I use. The same ones that Jackie was showing. There's small ones and big ones. And it just matters on what type of host I have. This might be a first-time host or somebody I haven't met. This is my seasoned twice-a-year host. She's going to get a bunch more testers. And what do I put in my bag party? And oh, these come out. These little totes are super cheap. We'll share those links with you guys tomorrow when we drop the recording. But I just you don't need a whole ton, maybe 10 or 12. So if you have a set of testers, there's 80 in that tote bag. You can divide it up, keep 10 or 12 for yourself, maybe even 20 for yourself, and then get 3 or 4 other basket parties mixed. And I just drop like one Christmas, one fall, one bakery, one of each category is all they need to smell. It doesn't have to be exactly what they're going to order. They just need to know if they smell apple and cinnamon sticks, that it smells amazing. So if they pick coconut lemongrass, that's going to smell truly like coconut. Does that make sense? They don't need to smell all of them. And this is really super cute for somebody to sit on their desk or easy for them to take to work with them. And here is what I put in my bag. I put one catalog, and then my catalog has the scratch and sniffs. So that'll help give them additional scent. I like to use the share sheet, which is in file on the thing. That way they know they want to fill this whole sheet up. And at the top, it tells them pick 6 cents for $10 and a half price item. And it also will allow you to collect the information with the 6 cents that their friends want. And they can write whatever else on there. Another thing that I started adding into my basket party is my stay in the knows, because somebody might smell, but they might not order. And I want to know that they want to know about all the things. You'll find this slip in files. I use it for events, but I've started using it for my pop-ups and my parties. And it's been really effective for me because some of the questions on here are new releases. Always get my bar and auto ship. Party your shopping link to get free products. Open an account for discounts. Earn extra income. Fundraisers, gifts. And then it also has like Disney and things like that on there. And what I have found is people, when they read those questions, will circle something like a fundraiser or information on an own account, or maybe they're going to circle Harry Potter, and I wouldn't have known that otherwise. The other stuff I like to include is Scent and Warmer of the Month, Join brochure, the harvest, the holiday. And then because we just had a sample party, I have the holiday scent samples. And then I always include at least 5 or 6 product sheets that they can give to their friends and they can keep. And when I'm at a party, since I have the product sheet out, this is one of my favorite tools. You guys, if you haven't seen the product sheets, I think most kits come with these. I love having these at parties, and I treat it like it's their order form because they can circle everything that they love. They can make notes and circle on the back of all their scents that they love. And then that way, when you go to help them place their order, they have everything circled, and you can say, oh, I see that you have Luna circled. It comes in these products. Oh my gosh, Fluffy Fleet, like whatever scent they're circling on there, you can kind of put it in their house or in the right room that they didn't even think about. So that is my party tips. And I have one more thing that I wanted to show you guys. This is my money making, time saving, keeps me accountable. You guys know I track my sales by every single day. My goal is to make a sale a day. You can see not every day has a sale, but by focusing on intentional texting and follow-up, I have collected $1,396 in PRV. That's not party PRV. That's not online orders PRV. That is, I hustled, I texted, and I was checking in on my people to make sure they knew it was fall, that I had the go going on, that I had products that they wanted that now are available in September. So $1,396 to date. My PRV is a little over double that because of my parties, but because I'm following up and keeping track and making myself accountable to $30 sales every single day, I hit it 3 to 4 times a week. I heard the thing on one of the podcasts I listened to over the weekend. It was one of the guys who watches that millionaire listings. Oh gosh, why can't I think of his name? It was an amazing episode. I will definitely drop it into the bottom or into the links. I just really enjoyed listening to him talk. But he was saying that every single day he reaches out to billionaires because that's his audience. And he reaches out to 15 billionaires he's never met every single day. I don't even know that there's that many billionaires, right? 15 times 365. I don't know. Maybe they're not all billionaires, but he says that every single day he reaches out to 15 contacts. And I thought, well, if he is a successful real estate agent in New York City and he reaches out to 15 people a day, that is a really good way to look at making a sale a day. I am going to start being more intentional. I usually do 3 to 5, or I'll pick one item. Like I'm going to focus on all my fragrance flower customers and I'm going to sell fragrance flowers today, or today I'm going to sell 6-packs, or today I'm going to promote the villains. And then I go for that, or, whatever's coming up, or today I'm going to promote the whiff box. But I thought, what if we just, you could flip that and focus on 15 contacts, or maybe start with 3. I'm going to reach out to 3 people today, and then it's going to be 5. And then somehow the 5 turns into the whole category of what you're focusing on. So you guys can decide that. And you know what? Those are my show and tell items, and we're right at 8:30. So I am going to open it up for anybody else. We would love to see anything else that you guys are working on. If we sparked something that you guys are doing and you want to share and tell us about, we would love to hear and see from you. Yeah, Dina, tell us.
I sold 2 harvest bundles today just by sending out a text So I
Yeah,
was
so
very proud of that. And for
yes, very
people
good.
that they're waiting for payday and they'd like to get them too.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I was like, wow, okay. It's I just reached out. I wrote the thing that Lauren had posted and I worded it in a different way and they got right back to me. They're like, "Oh my God, I want one." I said, "Oh yeah, awesome. Okay." So I made two shells.
People want it to be easy to order.
Yeah.
People want it to be easy to order.
Mhm.
One of the deliveries I made today was for a dad. His name is Chris. I know he's a dad because I met him, oh, maybe 5 or more years ago from a fundraiser I did for a baseball team. And he didn't know what the hell he was doing. And he called me and he said, "Shelly, I don't know what the hell I'm doing with this form that you gave my kid. What do I need to order? I've never used Scentsy." He is to this day my customer and he doesn't want to think. You know what I get? I get a text. "It's time for 3 fall and 3 Christmas. Drop and I'll Venmo." Okay.
Yeah, that's simple. Exactly. She
People
asked me,
want to know what to order. So that
she
was one of
told
my
me,
other tips
hmm
is people want to order. So when you focus on those 6 packs that like Lauren shared today, if you
hmm
want to focus on the 5 pack or the mystery 5 pack or the 6 pack or
that's
the
what the
six
mystery.
pack Saturdays, that is working, you guys, because people want to be told what to buy.
Yeah,
They
that's what happened today. They
they
asked me,
they
they're like, "What's in
really
there?"
they really do. It's so much easier. I mean, we all
It
definitely
is.
have the pickier customers, but I've had that too. "Hey, you know me, I need 6 bars, pick them out." Or, "Hey, I want some
Yeah.
fall, I want some Christmas, pick some."
Yep.
Um, and today what I shared, it was somebody else had shared a list for leaders, but there was one I really liked. I dropped all of that, but then I sent texts to team members. And it sometimes, like how I said, it might not even be, she had a different idea, but I took this and ran with it with our harvest 5 pack in the bag because I want to give ideas that are easy for everyone to do. Not everyone, and I understand that, is going to put together a box like that. Your time, your might not be there, but you can offer a mystery bag of 5 fall scents. It is after fall, so I don't care. Fall has started, so I don't care where you stand on the fall bandwagon. It is fall, so you can offer everyone fall. And sometimes doing them, just saying that it's a mystery bag, that works. And guess what? That comes with a bag and you can direct ship it to people. So it can be you entering the order or you sending the link and so easy.
Yes.
And
I
I've had
love easy.
and so many customers have reordered those scents. So those are amazing scents. So we
They
don't even have
are,
to.
and I am getting reorders. You're right. And those are perfect for club candidates and
Yes.
club
And
conversations.
it's a really nice set. And then it's done and easy. So I love also, Dina, that you took the idea, you changed up some things and you sent it out and you got results. So making it easy for people definitely works, and they're in the mood and they need new fall scent. So that is and you do have to decide, what am I willing to do and what time am I willing to invest? But I knew something like that, everyone could do that and send it out because it's
I
not going
only
to
spent
require that much
35
time.
minutes, and within the 35 minutes, two people were, and they're like, "Okay, just give me a total on I'll Venmo or give me a total on Apple Pay." I said, "Okay, you got it." Then they
Yeah, and
were
some
asking me about counter cleaners too. They're running low. I said, "I got the perfect thing for you." So I did a classic bundle, and now she's going to get it tomorrow.
that's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
Great
Good
job.
work, Dina.
I love
Thank
it.
you. Thank you.
I
Yeah, I'm definitely
love
getting out
it.
of my comfort zone. I really have been pushing a lot more.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the key is to keep in front of people. Anybody else have something that they're doing you want to tell us about, share or show?
Angela, do you have your samples? She showed us she always makes these amazing samples and she went on in our group page. I don't know if you can unmute, but if not, we can definitely share for her later, like with her pictures, but she does amazing samples. So if she has some near her, maybe she can just pop on and
Stop,
share real
Angela,
quick.
don't be shy.
Okay, don't mind the bags. Okay, the bags are not. I just did that
That's
for
all
now.
right. Mine aren't
All
cute
right.
either.
Hey, got to use what we have. We're
That's
making
right.
money here in Scentsy Land, not spending it.
But they're just super cute samples.
It matches your bag. Why are you complaining about the bag? It's perfect. Yeah, it's perfect.
But I've noticed since I've started doing samples, like I've been selling a lot more and I've been more consistent with my sales. So like even when I got the kits and stuff and I made samples of the counter clean, people didn't even realize we had counter clean or all purpose concentrate, whatever it was. So I've been selling like that like crazy. And then another idea I did, which I don't know who posted it, but I made this little card
I love it.
and it just has a sample of the vanilla chestnut attached to it. But
So
I was
cute.
excited because I figured out the QR code.
Yes, I love it.
So
So-
awesome.
Great job. Well, I promised you guys 30 minutes. Anybody else have anything before we jump off here so we can all go back to our evenings? Well, I am really excited that you guys hopped on here, whether you're pushing
Yeah,
replay,
thank you.
drop in comments if you hit replay and what you're going to try or something you want to share. I want to give a little teaser to October. Lauren and I and Jackie and Debbie cooked up something really fun. We are going to be doing tip, trick, or treat the month of October. And we did take a picture of everybody on Zoom. And those of you who push replay and some of you are all going to be tagged in October. So start thinking about tips, tricks, and treats that we can all share with each other the entire month of October. October has proven to be our biggest Scentsy month ever of the year. So we got to ramp up to it this over the next week as we close out our Septembers and go into October. So we will be giving you tips, tricks, and treats pretty much every day in October, but we're going to be depending on all of you listening, watching, and attending, plus some of the ideas that we shared tonight. We'll expand on those and you'll see them all month in November or in October, taking us into November. Thank you guys for hopping on. I appreciate your time. Have a great evening and a wonderful, fantastic 5 days.
Yeah.
Finish strong. You guys, the numbers look great. Everybody that is working is getting results. And if you need help getting results, contact one of us. Use one of the ideas we shared tonight or some of the ideas that we're sharing in the groups because we all want that October 10th payday to be our best. Bye, you guys.
Bye.
Bye. Good night.